monsters! Hello interwebs, welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2. My name's SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Holy crap, there was a lot that happened. Turns out we think Dogen killed the real president, and the body double helped cover that up and killed the witness. So apparently, there's so much. A lot happened, and my brain hurts. And we're still on the same recording session, so I'm still kind of just like, what's happening? And so Dogen got out of jail. He's here to search for his Acolyte, the mastermind behind this whole charade. And now we're about to listen to his testimony.
Sounds good.
Oh, God, Savior. Jeez.
Here we go, then. Certainly, it was I who killed President Wang. However, my life was also targeted on that day. The body double, Blaze, and Patricia all sought to seal my lips. Had I not been reunited with the young Acolyte back then, I would have been in danger. But alas, even to this day, I do not know what has become of the young Acolyte.
So your client was indeed the body double who is the main perpetrator of the crime.
It was a long time ago, but I remember his words even now. Wait, who's saying this again?
I think this is the president.
There have been countless attempts on my life. Not just once or twice, countless! And yet, why must I be the only one to face the danger? When I stand before the people, I garner the same respect as the president does.
Oh, no, it's the
body
young
double.
Acolyte.
Oh, wait. No, I think it's the body double.
Oh, the Acolyte. Isn't that the Acolyte?
No.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh, Tell me, just what is the difference between him and me? The difference was great. While the voice and style of speech may be the same. One can mimic the body, but the heart cannot be reproduced.
I suppose his own weakness cost him his quest to become a leader.
That Rook's not I'm in charge. I'm not sure. You're scared with Rookwood. What do you think? Oh, I can't do this anymore.
But it makes sense because everything's paralleling with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Perhaps the king and his knight were not so different after all.
The double believed that the president's only weakness was a woman called Amy.
Oh, you did.
To find the woman, he needed the assistance of someone from this country.
So he joined forces with Blaze.
After determining her whereabouts, he simply waited for the right opportunity.
That chance came with the meeting at the orphanage.
Indeed. The director of the orphanage was bribed and brought in as an accomplice.
He must be referring to Patricia Rowland.
Well, given what I've told you, do you realize the whereabouts of the young Acolyte now?
You mean the boy who saved you? But how do you know that he is the mastermind?
That day, the young one caused a fire at the garden of the orphanage.
Ah, you're talking about the kid who started the fire as a prank!
A prank? Not at all. On the night 12 years ago, the young Acolyte was hiding inside the igloo.
Oh.
It seems he witnessed Patricia and Blaze moving the body from his hiding place. Apparently, he heard them talking during that time. It would seem that they were planning to kill me because I knew the truth. He immediately came to the main hall to tell me that. I learned this about the young Acolyte sometime later. It seems he was wearing a red raincoat at the time. He led me out of the main hall. And then, the young Acolyte said he was going to get rid of our footprints. so he scattered some lamp oil near the igloo over the snow. Then he boldly set the oil ablaze.
No way! He set the fire in order to...
All their focus was diverted towards the burning flames. I took the opportunity to escape through the rear exit.
So the boy in the red raincoat is the mastermind behind this case?
Exactly. Isn't that right, Anubis? Yes, boy, yes it is.
Wait, so... I got a question. So... So, did Dogen assassinate the president? Because he came from inside the house, the orphanage.
No, no, it's because that was afterwards. I don't know why.
Afterwards. Oh, okay.
Because they were carrying his body, Blaze and Patricia, away, and for whatever reason he went in the main hall. What was he doing in there?
Like, what are you doing?
So that was a little odd. So why the hell even go in there in the first place?
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna get some water.
It's like, oh, all that killing sure worked up an appetite.
God.
But yeah, no, this first statement here says he killed him.
Certainly it was I who killed. Okay, just making sure because I'm like, I don't know if you're trying to be cryptic or what. Okay, I don't know if we have any evidence just yet, but however, my life was also targeted that day. Whoa, what the heck? The body double, Blaze, and Patricia all sought to seal my lips. Had I not been reunited with the Acolyte back then, I would have been in danger. But alas, even to this day, I do not know what has become of the young Acolyte. Okay. The last statement, where he doesn't know what's become of the young Acolyte, I'm gonna press on that.
Okay.
And now you're searching for the boy from all those years ago. Surely you're not saying you want to thank me for saving him. Whoa, thank you for... Whoa! Surely you're not saying you want to thank him for saving you.
Well, who knows? However, the young one did save my life. That is the truth. Even Anubis took a liking to him. He would do tricks for him, such as shake or roll over.
I thought that the tricks Dogen taught his dog were a little bit different from the norm, though.
You are right about that. For Anubis, roll over means first biting a victim's foot.
Stop, stop, stop! Oh, I don't want to hear anymore.
There's no need to worry. I only show the young one ordinary tricks.
I get the feeling that Dogen in his own way felt indebted to the boy. Mr. Dogen and that Acolyte seem to share a complicated relationship, huh? Perhaps there is a hint to the mastermind's motive hidden somewhere in his testimony. Dogen is one of the few people who knows the mastermind's firsthand. Let's try to draw out as much information as possible from him. Okay, so press. Certainly it was I who killed President Wang. Okay, however, it was also... My life was also targeted on that day. I want to press. Oh, your life was targeted. You, the assassin. The hunter becomes the hunted. The Buddhist becomes the Buddha. Okay, what the... You don't have time to make up strange problems.
Life is transient, especially for an assassin whose life is always exposed to danger.
So, does that mean people you've tried to kill have fought back?
That is a rare occurrence. However, this was different.
The vital blaze of straw sought out to seal my lips. Press! Sirhan Dogen, you are a master assassin. As such, could you not have evaded an attack from those three and fled the scene?
You greatly overestimate me. Without Anubis by my side, I would not even be able to walk about. If those three were to attack me all at once, I would not stand a chance.
I see. So even Sorry. So even an assassin will fall to superior numbers in a frontal assault.
I suppose one could say that. I, Sirhan Dogen, would have suffered a shameful defeat.
had not been reunited with the young Acolyte back then, I would have been in danger. Press reunited. And did it feel so good? Sorry, that was a stupid joke.
But actually, it really sounds kind of perverted.
I didn't mean it like that. It's just...
Sorry, but...
So when did you first meet with him?
That would be 18 years ago, on the 24th of December.
That is a rather long time ago.
On that day, our roles were reversed. I saved the young one's life.
Excuse me?
There was an unusual snowstorm on that day. The temperature was well below freezing. I took Anubis for a walk in the snow. That's when Anubis noticed something and started running. I followed after him and I found the car. I had great difficulty opening the door. It had frozen shut. In the back seat, there were 2 young children, shivering from the cold.
Babies. Oh, two children.
Had they remained in the car for an hour longer, they surely would have frozen to death. I brought the 2 of them to a nearby orphanage.
Is there anything about Dogen's story that concerns me? I want to say yes, but I didn't notice it. But I feel like when this comes up, I feel like you have to say yes.
Let's try it out then.
Alright, there is something. What concerns me is... the model of the car. It was a Mitsubishi!
This mother effer was driving a Buick! And no shame on driving a Buick. I heard they're actually pretty good now, but, yeah. It was the first model that appeared in my head for whatever reason.
Oh my god. Oh god. I want to say the number of children, because he said acolyte, not acolytes. So, I want to say the number of children.
Alright.
There were 2 children in the car. You're sure of that?
It may have been 18 years ago, but I remember it clearly. There were 2 children in the car. There's no mistaking it. Does a good prosecutor have a problem with that number?
Right now, the number of children isn't what I have a problem with.
Are we done talking about the subject yet?
What concerns me is... Oh, okay, so that wasn't it. So, I think it is the... Oh, it's the date. He did say the date, didn't he? He said it was...
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. The 24th of December, 18 years ago. Are you sure about that?
There's no mistake. Could that mean... I forgot he was here.
Yeah, me too. I know the significance behind that date. Do it? I do? Hold on, let me look at the organizer. So, I remember something happened on Christmas, but what was it? I can't remember.
Just look in your case files, you'll see it.
Flower bed. Sorry, I'm just looking through all the wordy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, tape recorder. John. What is specific about... I remember hearing something about it, but I can't remember what it was. No. This... The letter from the no. Let me see. No, sorry. I just want to.
No, you're fine.
No. Audio record. Was it the? We can't listen to audio recording. Ow. My knee cracked.
Ow.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it back? No. Oh, the IS-7 incident. Dove body. Is this? Nope. Okay.
You got it?
No.
No.
Hold on. Oh yeah, the day. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, I didn't read the top. I just read the bottom. I sped read.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, IS-7. Hold on. What? 18 years... So... There are no clues to whereabouts of Dover's son or Gustavia's son, who are all... I know the significance behind that date. Oh, I should have just waited.
Wait, what happened?
What shows the significance of the date when Dogen found the children? This IS-7 incident. Is it the 7? Yeah, 7. This one. That day, a certain incident occurred. A sculptor was murdered. Ah! During that incident, 2 young boys went missing. That's why they look familiar. I was like, those boys look familiar. Look how it's funny. Yeah.
He looks like the snowman.
He does, and it's hilarious. That's adorable. The sons of the victim, Isaac Dover, and the culprit, Zane Gustavia.
We never did find out where those 2 boys went after the case 18 years ago. Oh? They were the sons of a victim and a culprit. It all makes sense now.
What makes sense?
One of the youths was bound so that he could not move.
Mr. Dover did it so that Mr. Gustavia's son couldn't come to the contest venue.
Indeed. Gustavia was using his own son as a taste tester. To think that was what transpired. Neither child seemed to recall what had happened.
They lost their memories?
The Acolyte told me this when we were reunited 12 years ago. The pair were placed in an extreme situation on the verge of freezing to death.
That's terrible.
That trauma led them both to suffer from amnesia.
Of course it did.
Neither could so much as remember his own name.
So they didn't even know that they were the sons of Mr. Dover and Mr. Gustavia. Indeed. While we cannot say it conclusively, the probability is quite high. However, we still don't have enough information to deduce the mastermind's identity. Dogen, would you please continue with your story?
Very well.
Ah, I hate that. Dogen and the Acolyte.
I continue my correspondence with the young Acolyte even after entering prison. Recently, that has all come to an abrupt halt, however. It left me quite concerned. Furthermore, those involved in the crime 12 years ago were all drawn into incidents one by one. I grew more and more curious, and so I absconded briefly from the prison.
Those involved 12 years ago were Patricia Rowland, Blaze DeBest, and President Huang's body double. And Miss Rowland was the warden of Mr. Dogen's prison.
I blackmailed the warden. That woman had tried to kill me. Perhaps a good prosecutor has already deduced the reason.
You murdered President Huang. However, the world still believed he was alive. If you were able to prove the president was a fake, both Patricia Rowland and Blaze DeBest would have been in danger.
That is correct, and I had heard the proof with my own ears.
I'll be waiting in the courtyard of the orphanage at midnight on February 9th. Even if it's just once, I want John to be able to meet you. Oh, that was another one.
Who might you be? My apologies, but I am presently waiting for someone.
Oh.
I am well aware of that, President Wang. Are you not meeting with your son? However, I do not spill blood needlessly. You may relax. I seek only the President's life. It can't be. Please wait. I'm just about to meet my son for the first time.
No.
I'm sure this will be the first and last time. Please, at least wait until we are finished. I had thought the president would beg for his life, but he was a different sort. Officially, the president had no son. However, he shook his head and said this illegitimate son was his, and he intended to recognize him publicly. Furthermore, he claimed that he had already made preparations toward the end. Would that son of his be the boy who horns over there by any chance?
Boy with the horns? Wait, you can see John's horns?
There's no need to see them. From the moment I escaped from prison until now, I have been closely lending an ear to your voices.
He said the president made preparations towards recognizing his son. But the word preparations alone would be insufficient for blackmail. That's it!
There was one thing that could prove Wang's words. The will held by the House of Lang. It was also proof of his trust in us. His son's existence would have been revealed to the world. The name on the recording, the mention of preparations, and the will in Zhang Together, they suffice to make the warden bow to my words.
With those three pieces of information, one could prove the identity of a double by using John.
The president blocked the first strike of my knife with something soft. As pieces of it fell atop the snow, I struck once more. This time, the blow proved fatal.
So Dogen cut off the Mozilla doll's horn.
None but I heard his final words. Only myself and that child knew of the president's secret son.
Oh, that's so sad.
I would say Dogen's a butthole for not granting his final wish, but
Yeah,
he is an
I'm like-
assassin, so...
But, oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. I think I'm gonna end the episode here.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll think of the episode here because I feel like there's going to be a lot more in the next episode. So, thank you guys so very much for watching, and in the next episode, we'll break down his testimony. And if no one's told you that they love you today, we do.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.